And we alive, man. What is going on, man? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, getting it to you real raw rugged. And hey, man, this interview almost didn't happen. I almost fell asleep, but I am here, man, because I've been wanting to do this interview a minute. We were supposed to do it a couple weeks ago, but some technical difficulties happened. We back in here, man. So I'm gonna let the brother introduce himself, man. Who we got?
Yeah, what's going on, man? I'm saying it's Flair Jordan, Duke Fly Talker, Nice Supreme. Most people know me as the God J Nice, though. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you, bro?
Hey man, like I said, we did a half an interview about some weeks ago, but the Wi-Fi was messing up, so we kicking through it. So I just want to reintroduce you because I introduced you last time, but I ain't, nobody got to see that. So a lot of people may be watching this right now, like who's Jay Nice, and I'm not a nigga that like compare rappers to other rappers, but I do it when it's like a rapper that people may not be fond of, so they can get an idea of who it is. And the best way I would describe your music is like some Griselda records meets J Electronica type music. And if that doesn't intrigue you, then you probably not a rap fan. Because if a nigga sounded like goddamn Benny the Butcher and J Electronica or whatever, like that's some crazy shit to me. But the crazy thing about you is you're not like a replica of those niggas. You have your own swag. You got your own style. But if I had to just compare you to somebody for a nigga to be intrigued, that's what I would say. And yeah, man, you're amazing, bro. I just want to start off this interview by saying you are an amazing, amazing writer, bro. Not even just a rapper. Just I can tell by the way that you write and the certain style that you go for. You do it really well, bro. So I just want to start off
Nah, I
let you know that.
appreciate that, folk. For real, I really do. You know what I'm saying? It's just what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Swordsman. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, man. It means like you in tune. It takes a certain ear to really fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. So that's what's up, man. I appreciate that, Lord.
Well, hey, like I said, I even got to do a little bit more research since the last interview. And that's like I said, my homeboy put me on to you, and you follow him on Instagram. I didn't know you followed nigga back. I don't know if y'all ever talked before, but he also raps, and he was like, "Bro, you don't know about Jay Nice? Like, you need to check this nigga out." So I'm like, "All right, bet." And I listened to Supreme Black History, and bro, like I said, man, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, the shit legitimately made me wanna fucking love hip hop and then kill white people at the same time, bro. I was like, bro, do I like white people, bro? I don't think I do. It's like the shit was crazy, bro. Nigga was going wild on that shit, man. So, and it's funny because, like I say, now the reason I bring up the Jay Electronica comparison, I don't know if you're a fan of Jay Elect or not, but you guys are similar in the way that you guys drop your consciousness, I guess, because I feel like a lot of people can be either too overbearing with it or just too simplistic with it. But I feel like you found like a middle ground to the point where you're not simplistic with, I guess, the way you try to get away your conscious views or the stream of conscious that you get off. And it's things that you say that I'm like, huh, I gotta look that up, or that's interesting. And you find a way to be interesting and not boring with it. I think that's the perfect way to put it for sure.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it kind of it kind of derives off of a Electronica type of vibe as well. I listened to a little bit of J Elect coming up and shit. You know what I mean? He had a style that I definitely fucked with. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bunch of niggas, bro. You know what I mean? Like that I learn from. You know what I mean? The elders. You know what I mean? In this MC shit. So I'm pretty much like a hybrid of all of those type of niggas. You know what I mean? You can name Pun, Most Def, Beanie. You know what I mean? Anybody who's nice. Yeah, I mean, I've took from them and you know, brought my style into my style, my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I even even the way I get descriptive with things, it's kind of people have said it's action Bronsonness. You know what I mean? And I'm a fan of Bronson, so I can see that. It's a different way to rap. At a particular angle. Because I mean, you have to be creative in what you're saying, man. It's a lot of niggas out here that are fire,
Yeah.
and chop it up different. So you have to find like, you have to find your niche, and you know what I'm saying, like get in there. And I think, just the nigga I am, you know what I'm saying, like just growing up, it's just a big melting pot of all of those things. You know what I'm saying, like just fuse into one. You know what I'm saying. So I appreciate that, man. You know what I mean?
Have you met? Now,
Huh?
have you met Bronson yet?
Nah, I haven't met Bronson yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't, but uh, probably soon. If I continue on my path, that'll probably happen. You know what I mean? I would love to do something with Bronson. I'm a big fan.
Hey man, I might be setting up an interview with him early 2020. So if that could happen, I'm definitely throwing your name out there in an interview, man. I'm gonna definitely tell him
I mean,
Jay Nice is a
holla at him,
nigga.
man. I mean, he may or may not. I mean, I've been on an Alchemist track before. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So, and actually, the funny thing about that is like I got on through my man Fredro, Onyx or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He threw me on the joint. Khan was on there. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a good opportunity for me. It was like my first big placement on some rap shit. And then Alchemist dropped the best friend single shit, you
yeah.
know what I mean, with drops the instrumentals. He put that beat on there, the return of the invasion of the body catcher shit. He threw that on there. He threw like 14 joints on there. So I was really like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So you never know, man, but you never know who hears about you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these big, these upper level MCs might have heard a Jay Nice, in the past. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely been putting in that work with my niggas, you know what I'm saying? So you never know. You know what I mean? Peace to Bronson, though.
Last interview, I was talking about how I feel like Alchemist is a producer who I think is top five in my opinion, and don't really get the respect that he deserves because he done did so much. But you just brought up somebody else that I feel like we all know he's like a legend. He's great, but he's one of those rappers I feel like God forbid, he gonna have to be gone for people to really like respect how great of an MC he is. And you say he inspires you, and that's Most Def. Like Most Def is like so good, and I feel like
Yeah,
we casually talk about him, but we need to talk about him like we talk about the Jay Z's and stuff. Like his level of writing is insane to me.
yeah. I mean, see, that's the thing, man. You got, most is, man. He's a special MC. You know what I'm saying? Like, most isn't for everybody. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So he won't, unfortunately, get talked about like in that way that you're saying, like the mainstream level, and he might get like a lifetime achievement
Yeah,
type thing. That might never happen because they're focused on a different type of thing. But the real hip hop heads know that Most is a god. You know what I'm saying? Like what he did with Black on Both Sides. You know, that's the type of shit I listen to and go, "Yo, I'm garbage still." You know,
yeah,
because I want to say the nigga was like 27, 28 when he dropped that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's around my age. So it's like, yo, with that alone, you know what I mean? Like that just cemented him, particularly in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit had everything. You know what I mean? Everything you need in a pure hip hop album, it had it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that shit, front to back. You know what I mean? Like most is definitely like a nigga. I definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like I would love to just pick his brain and let him know, like, yo, I exist and I think that you are ill, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you're one of the greats. That's the type of shit. That's what Jay Nice is going for.
mm.
Now, fuck everything else. I'm trying to have a nigga talk about how I just talked about Most, about me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know what I mean? I think I can do it, man. You know what I'm saying? My rise in this game has been, it was very unique. I could say that. You know what I'm saying? So, we're just gonna keep on going, man. You know what I mean?
I
Elevate you.
I think having great songwriting ability is like one of the most important things to be a legend. And I feel like a lot of rappers now, like a lot of rappers who like don't really say anything in their raps. They might be cool for the time, but I feel like 20 years from now, nobody's really gonna care about that because they're not saying anything in their music. Like a Tupac wasn't the most greatest lyrical person, but he has quotes for days that you could live by, you could read, and it still resonate today. And that's his
Oh, absolutely.
you
That
know
that makes that them top tier. That
that's my
makes them
point. Yeah, so that songwriting ability
the
that is so
ultimate.
important to me.
So you got to think about it. Like think about the same note of with Most. Like he needs to be recognized more, but Pac should really be recognized more for his writing instead of just like everything. Like he gets, the other shit gets like bigged up, but he was actually like a real dope writer. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit when you can say shit plainly, but it resonate deeply, and what I mean through the years, you got something. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't gotta always be so dense. You know what I'm saying? That's another talent. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Facts.
I
I
think
don't
it's
even know what you're
I
talking about,
I
but
didn't even think about that, but that's crazy because during that era, you got everybody was trying to be super dense. Like you had the big puns, you had the most deaths, you had the just all those rappers who were like really crazy about their pen, the Wu Tangs. But you got a nigga like Tupac who wasn't trying to do that really at all. He was like, I'm gonna say something and I don't have to have 14 different entendres. It's gonna
and
have
mind
one
you, he
meaning.
was
And it's gonna
coming
be
up with
fire.
these niggas at the same time. He was
Yeah,
coming up at the same time, so he could have easily been influenced by mad niggas. But he kept it, you know what I'm saying? He kept it true to himself, and you know what I mean? And he wanted to get a message across, and he did thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? So, big up to Pac, man. I don't big up Pac a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to take this time to show that nigga love, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because the nigga was definitely one of a kind. And another young prodigy, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know?
Nah, I mean
Shit.
that's a fact, and it's crazy because I feel like I said, if you keep on putting in the work that you will or that you're doing right now, you'll definitely get that recognition. Like I'm looking at your Instagram, and you're like followed by random people that I'm like, how did they know about Jay Nice? And the one that really got me, because I'm a huge Patriot fan, and I see you got a follow from Deron Harmon. I don't know if that nigga's from Delaware or whatever, or he just found out about you, but I need to know about the Deron Harmon follow Instagram. That was really random to me.
Nah, that's my man. I was gonna say that's my youngin, but nah, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? Like we known each other 20 plus years, yo. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? He from East Side. He from my neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like literally lived in the same neighborhood, 3 houses down. We used to play basketball every day. He's like a few years younger than me. You know, another unique talent from my hood, which it's a small town. You feel me? So nothing really, not a lot happens. But we got unique niggas like me and him that make our way, and that nigga ended up getting drafted. He was nice. You know what I'm saying? One day I looked up, and the nigga was in the NFL. Smooth like that. You know what I mean? And that's my man for real. So big shout out to my nigga D Harm. You know what I mean?
Man, I don't know if your hood, I don't know if God put goddamn special juices in y'all hood, man, but goddamn Jay Nice and Deron Harmon, some elite
We from the
talent right
same
there.
neighborhood. We from the same neighborhood. Facts.
That's crazy, man. So yeah, I
Like literally,
definitely,
like ask him. I mean, that nigga will tell you. You know what I mean? He know what's going on. That's my homie for real. You know what I mean? Like that's my man.
hey,
You
definitely
know what I
big
mean?
salute to Deron Harmon. Like I said, I'm a big Patriot fan.
Hell
So
yeah,
when
that
I
nigga's
seen
step
that, I'm like,
on,
what?
dog. That nigga's he's in the league, Patriots rings, like beautiful family, getting millions, like that nigga won early. I was like, damn, nigga. All right, he's real rap. That's my man. I'm glad you asked me about that too. That's funny that I mean nobody would know that shit. Nobody. If you
But
just like if you're not from our hood, you wouldn't know. But that's crazy.
yeah, like I said, I'm a huge football fan, but bigger Patriot fan. So when
But
I see that, I'm just like, nigga, is that my defensive Deron Harmon following Jay Nice? I was like, what the fuck is this? So I had to ask that.
that's my that yeah, nah. Not only do I know him, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's family right there.
That's hard. So when he goes to the league and you see him like on the Patriots like winning rings, does that inspire you from knowing that nigga like came from the same place you came from?
Hell yeah, dog. You know what I mean? Well, I'm from Delaware, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, we only get a couple of wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas tend to try to overlook Delaware for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But we're untapped potential, man, for
Yeah.
real. You know what I'm saying? Delaware as a whole, we got mad dope niggas from athletes to musicians to artists to you know what I'm saying, anything you want to know. And me and niggas like D Harm, we just we just exposing it. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when he wins, I definitely feel like I win. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. I'm pretty sure that nigga's hype when he sees me bust a move. You know what I'm saying? Like we always salute each other. You know what I mean? Because we know where we come from. You know what I'm saying? Like his family knows my family. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like So yeah, it's definitely inspiring, man. Not even just him, like anybody. If anybody wins, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saluting it because we rarely get the light shine on us. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do what we gotta do to, you know what I'm saying? Mad niggas think I'm from New York and Philly and LA, you know what I mean? I be having to remind niggas like, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Delaware, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That shit definitely inspiring, you know what I mean?
Well, it's interesting you bring up niggas thinking from Philly because it's another nigga that I seen liked one of your videos on Instagram who's from Delaware that I thought was from Philly. A lot of other people thought was from Philly at first. I don't know if you like personally ever met the nigga or if y'all just know each other through Instagram, but Briz Rothstein.
Yeah, yeah, that's my man.
Okay.
That's my man. Yup, yup. Me and Briz, you know what I mean? We got some shit cooking, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my man, yo. We dropping a tape next year and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, you know, we was building through like the social medias and shit, you know what I mean? But this year we really like started locking in and shit. You know what I mean? Man, just giving each other game, you know what I'm saying? Because Briz is more than just, you know what I mean, a nigga that tear niggas' heads off in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? He's also a sick artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, very gifted, you know what I'm saying? His pen is like that. So why wouldn't we, get together and, you know what I'm saying, make something shake, you know what I'm saying? Like, he told me he been fucking with me for some years. Same here, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing what I was saying. Like it's a lot of niggas from Delaware, that got connections and we building something, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had been looking at me, a nigga put me on. I seen he was I'm already a battle fan. So when I seen a nigga from Delaware was killing niggas, you already know I was on it.
Yeah.
So that was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on collabs anyway. If you look through my catalog, half of this shit is with other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Stack Skrilla, Left Lane Didon, The God Fahim. You know what I'm saying? Onyx. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do over here. You know what I'm saying? We got it. We got to. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody else gonna do it, and everybody else is on. And I ain't. I salute it too. You know what I mean? You gotta put in the work, but we the niggas that's going. I'm not even trying to be a nigga like, yo, I'm going to put on my state. Like, nah, it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? The goal is winning, period. But just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You name me somebody from where I'm from that made noise besides the three niggas you just named
Yeah.
for real. You know what I'm saying? So we here. We here to change the narrative. That's why I link with a nigga like Brez. You know what I'm saying? That's why I link with you know niggas. You feel what I'm saying? But shit.
Well, nah. I mean, I'm a huge Battle fan as well, and like I said, you definitely have like a crazy pen. You ever thought about hopping in the ring and try to battle somebody, or it's not something you would do?
I used to battle a couple niggas back in the day. You know what I mean? I battled quite a few niggas back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Now, nah. You know what I mean? I like to just be a spectator. You know what I mean? But you never know. You know what I'm saying? If the right nigga, you know what I'm saying? If the right nigga, the right time, I don't even care if I end up making $1 billion off this shit. The right nigga come around, you want to get embarrassed. I might because it's just in me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really. Nah, as of right now, nah, man. I'm trying to get on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm trying to get further on. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, I'm trying to get further on in this music shit. That's the shit that's gonna resonate for real.
Being a competitor, because I know you said that you grew up, your dad, wanted you to play basketball, shooting a lot of shots and whatnot. I would imagine you grew up kind of being competitive. And I'm a pretty competitive person as well. So when I watch battle rap, do you ever watch like a battle and you like, I would smoke this nigga. Like I know for a fact I would get this
Oh
nigga out
yeah,
of here.
I do that with everything though.
Okay.
Every time I hear a verse, every time I hear niggas rap, like yo, I smoke that. You know what I mean? I would smoke that. That's just me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just, I grew up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up on, niggas, just going at each other back and forth, keeping the mind sharp. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean? It's been plenty of niggas. It's plenty of trash battle niggas, and it's plenty of trash, rapping niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like so, yeah, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It definitely keeps the pen sharp though. Like, all right, you know, you know, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Do the opposite of that. I'm always trying to do the opposite of some. My shit is like purely fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. It is.
Purely fire.
Yeah.
No flim flam. No hiccups. No ad bars. Like, you know what I mean? But
You
yeah,
still you
man.
still hoop?
Man, do I still hoop? Nah, man, I don't hoop no more. I know my J price still. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
You know, if I shoot 15, I'm like, you know what I mean? Nigga might hit like 10. You feel me?
I asked
You
that.
know, but as far as balling for real, dog, I ain't balled. Nah, I ain't balled in mad long, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been on this rapping crusade. You feel me?
I asked that because I'm a pretty big hooper myself, so I didn't know if I had to come to Delaware in the bonnet and goddamn, you know what I'm
Nah, I
saying?
bust your ass,
Nah, I
especially
don't
with a
like it,
bonnet
bro.
on. You're never gonna beat me in a bonnet,
I
ever.
like me to embarrass you in a bonnet. I actually like me to embarrass you in a
Nah,
bonnet, bro.
nah, cause you seem like one of them type of niggas you dribble mad low to the ground. You mad. Nah, I mean, it take you mad long to like get a set shot. Like, I mean, nah. See, I'm swift. You feel me? Like, I'm getting the bucket. I'm not even playing with you. You know what I mean? I used to be on that. I know. Trust me. I used to sit in front of the. I used to sit in front of the TV and just replay Air One Mixtape Volume 3 all day and trying to do exactly the same moves, breaking shit, all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah, you'll probably, all honesty though, you probably bust my ass, dog, because I'm an old man. I'm slow. I mean, I'm not old, but you know what I mean. I feel like an old man. You know, I ain't really on it right now. You know what I mean?
I mean, well, something about being old and rapping is actually, you know, niggas be like, oh, he old head or whatever. But what I'm realizing about like the greats when they get older, their mind becomes sharper. I don't know if you've experienced that. Like as you got older, has your writing become sharper, or has it stayed the same, or what?
Hell yeah, experience, man. Hell yeah, experience, man. Listening to different shit. You know, getting inspired by different shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, of course, man. You know, I pretty much watched the whole. Pretty much was born into like the early days of like hip hop, like and shit. You know, I watched the whole spectrum. I watched it go from golden era to this new fuck shit back to golden era. Like I've seen it all. So yeah, um, yeah, that shit definitely, you know what I mean, helped me out. You know what I'm saying? Then you just got new styles, and I just want to be a new style. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Like I want to bring a new style. I want to like it may ring true to you because it's just good rapping, but it's not like it's anybody in particular. It's just it reminds you of good rapping, but it's from this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, good man. That's my whole goal is just to get better with that. You know what I mean?
Well, like I was
You
saying,
know.
bro, your writing on Supreme Black History is sharp, bro. It's crazy. Like just the whole album from track one to the last track, man. And then I remember we talked about this last time, but on a loud pack from Paris, you had what is it, French in Hell, and I remember you were saying a lot of people was talking about that song. You said you were gonna shoot a video for it.
Yo,
Has,
people fuck with French
that
and
song is
Hell, dog.
amazing. Song is amazing, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact, man. I ain't even think about it when I was making that shit, man. But that's a song that niggas always come back to me for, yo. Yeah, I gotta shoot a video for that. Definitely shooting a video for that because I think that should go up.
It's one of them songs where I don't know, bro. Like I showed my homeboy this, and he was just like, "Bro, this shit sound like real hip hop." And I was like, "Bro, this what exactly what it sound like. Like you sound like the
Yeah,
essence of just rap. Like whatever rap is
yeah,
supposed to be. That's what your music sounds
yeah,
like, bro. That's exactly what
yeah.
it sounds like."
That's Flair Jordan, man. That's who he is. You know what I mean? That's who he is. You
Have you
feel me?
ever like did you have another style before this? Like did you already like know this was
Nah,
the
dog.
style?
If you dig into the deepest parts of the internet, yo, it's still me. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Even if it's some like like some older goofy shit where I'm like rapping on like industry shit. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I'm still chopping that shit up. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? I always was chopping it up. You gotta think, dog. The first niggas I really started listening to when I was like 9, 10 was like niggas like Fabulous, Cannabis, early Cameron, Wu Tang, like Ghostface, like all niggas. Who else? Who else? Yo, just wild niggas, bro. So that shit. It turned me into a demon early. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, it wasn't even no playing around. Like, I'm gonna rap one word. Like, no, I'm gonna try to attach 7 multis at the end of this verse. Like, I'm gonna try to rap like Fabulous. I'm gonna try to rap. Yeah, I mean the same 7 multiples for 24 bars. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came in 11 knowing that. So as shit shaped, then you had niggas like Cassidy So then I started kind of rapping like Cass, and then once like Cass had the real formula, you know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So after that, you just make your own style once you understand that science. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You know what I mean? I don't even remember what the fuck we was talking about, man. You know what I mean? I've been smoking on this good gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was we talking about? Cause
I
I
don't
know
know
it's
either, man.
for rap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, rap shit. But you know what I mean? Oh yeah, you said Fresh in Hell. Right, right, right. Yeah, man. That shit is dope, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you heard my new shit?
With the I don't the one that starts with a P. I don't know how to pronounce it. That one,
Pompeii. Yeah,
Pompeii.
man.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, fuck with that.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like I said, because the first thing I heard was like I said, Supreme Black History. I listened to everything after that. Loud Power from Paris, Pompeii. I listened to damn, what's the joint with the you and the guy Fahim? I listened to that one.
For my dumpers.
I listen to everything, bro. It's crazy. Like you are crazy, bro. You're a madman, bro. You're insane, bro.
Word, that's what's up, my nigga. I don't be knowing, dog. That's me dumping, my nigga. I don't be knowing. You feel me? Like, I just dump, keep my head low. People tell me, like, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with you and shit, but you never really know. You know what I mean? I do good streaming numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like, but besides that, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, mad niggas been trying to interview me. I ain't gonna hold you like a couple niggas. So I'm like, okay, I must, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas, it's spreading, it's spread. You know what I mean? I want to shout out all my niggas to my dumpers. You know what I'm saying? We a click. You know what I mean? Fahim, Stack, Skrilla, Left Lane, Didon. You know what I'm saying? Mock Hami. You know what I mean? My nigga, All Hell YT, Chris Skills, Coogee Young, Rush. You know what I mean? My nigga Money Mag. Man, we out here, bro. You know
I
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
question. I got a question about Mac Homie real quick. So I'm listening to Mac Homie, and he was on our Earl last album, the Feet of Clay album. So I'm listening to it, and he does this sometimes, but he really sounded like this on Earl album. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but he does that singing sometimes. Like he'll do like his little singing thing. Is it me or when he does that, he sounds a lot like Mos Def to me? You get that vibe?
Uh, yeah, in a way. In a way. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, in a way.
Mac is hard, by the way. He's hard, super hard.
Mock. It's Mock.
Mock, it was. I've been saying Mac this whole time. It's Mock. Mock Homie. Like Mock Homie's
Mock.
fire.
But yeah, no, I've definitely seen like most deaf comparisons, and at times, I don't want. Yeah, I would say a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't want to say, like it sounds too much, but sometimes and shit. You know what I'm saying? It might sound like that, but it's just that, it's just that melodic. You know what I'm saying? It's just that melodic. You feel the beat. You know what I'm saying? Mock is a nigga. I can tell, he living the beat. You know what I'm saying? He don't just rap to it. You know what I'm saying? So if it called for a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even really saying the word all the way. I might just be mumbling a little bit. You know what I mean? I understand that shit. You know what I mean? The artistry behind it. But yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I can say that.
That's the reason it took me forever to get into him. Is what you just said. Like he's not like he doesn't hear the beat. It's like okay, I'm gonna rap on the beat and do this. Like he becomes the beat almost. And when I first heard it, I didn't like it at first. Like and I gave him multiple tries, but then as I kept listening, I'm like okay, I get it. And he definitely, I would say he's like an acquired taste almost. Like you kind of gotta
Yo,
find it.
nah, yeah, you gotta be tuned in to really, fuck with a mock. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You gotta be tuned in. You gotta be ready to listen. You can't be coming on to it thinking like, I'm just about to hear some regular ass raps.
yeah,
Like that ain't what niggas is. That's not what niggas is on. You know what I mean? If that was the case, we give it to you like that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's certain niggas. They've been mastered that science I was telling you about. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? So you know, definitely peace to my. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga is fire. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Top notch shit.
Hey
You know what
man,
I'm saying?
last thing for me before we get out of here. I don't know if you're familiar with this dude, but he's actually the last person I just interviewed, and I feel like it's probably my first time interviewing like two back to back, just like really amazing rappers. You ever heard of Mavi? You familiar with him?
Yeah, yeah, I heard of Mobby.
Niggas
I
fire,
met
man.
Mobby before.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. We was on the same bill. Niggas at the show out in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? It was with my boy Frozen and Jay Levison. You know what I'm saying? And a couple other niggas. You know what I mean? But me and Stack, Left Lane, we performed this shit. So yeah, yeah, we met Mobby before, man. He's nice.
Yeah, man. If you niggas can ever link up and make a song, I feel like that'd be crazy because I consider you niggas too just great rappers, man. Because I don't know,
Nah, Mobby is dope, man.
he's fire.
I would definitely do something with Mobby.
Hey, man. Anything else you gotta say before we get out of here?
Nah, man, man, y'all niggas just stay empowered, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, make sure everything in your life is grand, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't sweat the small shit. Being depressed is not a fad. You know what I'm saying? If you're really depressed, then, seek help. But get out of this depressive mind state, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, live life is beautiful. You could have been a nut stain. You feel me? So live your motherfucking life comfortably. Be a king, be a queen. Listen to good music, drink water, eat fruit and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? And until next time, man, I'll catch y'all later, man. It's Flair Jordan.
Hey, man.
I mean,
For everybody watching right now, maybe one of these days you'll see me in Delaware getting buckets with Flair Jordan, man. Maybe.
this nigga up out of here, you
You
know
know what
what
I'm
I
saying?
mean?
Or maybe I
Make the
really.
bonnet fall off, you
Hold
know
on,
what I
wait.
mean?
Maybe
Might
I.
have a Baldy under there.
Nah, I got hair. I got
Might
hair.
have a Scaldy under there. Make the bonnet fly off, nigga.
Hey,
Nigga be
nah.
like, oh!
Now don't make me really get in my bag. I might have to battle rap you, nigga, and I'll get you out of here in the battle rap scene. I don't know if you
Man,
want
yeah, you
them
about to be
problems.
out of here for real. I'm washed. I'm watching you battle rap. Washed, dog. Yeah, I mean, I'm on this vinyl wave now, man. I'm a art dealer, man. That's all I do, man. I paint music, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, for everybody watching this, until next time I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play. Y'all holla at your boy.